All right, so let's start from the beginning. So when you open this, so let's go back. Let's just go back to here. All right. So when you're over here in M block, go to activities and go to LED with battery. All right. Now you won't see this. So there you go, tinker this, and it'll open it up. All right. I'm just going to delete everything, and I'm going to talk to you again exactly how I did it. All right. So this is an LED. All right. And this is a battery. And what most people do is you need to wire these up to light it up. And what most people will do is they'll go, right, I need to connect that to that. I need to connect that to that. And then you play a simulator or start simulation. Nothing happens. The reason nothing happens is that we don't know which one's positive and negative. And I forget, like everybody else, I forget things. So what you do is you go to here. Which one is positive? It's the long one. And it also says the positive pin on LED is called the anode, usually the longer leg. All right, fine, it's the anode. Let's go back to this. So it says anode, so that's positive. So you connect that to that. And you connect this to this. Now, this is all horrible. Your cables are crossing, you don't know which one's which. So we have some usual conventions. Positive is red. All right, and the other thing is, this is just laid out all wrong. So I'm going to spin things around so it's easy to look at. So my battery is here. You can tell which is positive, which is negative. So positive is going to be red. And I'm going to connect red to the anode, the positive. Okay. Now look, it's going to cross again, which is a nightmare. So I'm going to go black. Let me connect that one to that. That's supposed to be red. Why is that not red? Let's go red again. Right. So now let's go black to black and connect that to that. All right, so everything's connected up, and I like it, but there's a cross here, I don't like it. So if you click on your component and flip it, there, that's nice. However, when I go to start simulation, boom, it blows up. Too much voltage and current from the battery are going to my LED. So what you do, stop that. Oh no, oh no. No, not the fire juice. Not the fire, not first thing in the morning.
Fire juice.
The fire juice. Oh God.
It's got nettles inside.
You put nettles in it?
Yep.
Wow.
And dandelion, kelp.
Kelp? I don't mind kelp.
Yep, there you go. All dandelions go in straight away. Mix, mix, mix. All in one go. And nettles. There you go.
Oh! 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 I am now a dragon. Wow, that wakes you up. Whee! All right, so going back to this. There's too much power going through it. There's too much current, too much voltage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a resistor. From what we've done, a resistor reduces the amount of current and reduces the voltage. But I'm going to connect it from there to there. Boink. I'm connected from there to there. Boink. And I'll start simulation over here. Boom. All right. So if you see it, it's now light. It's lighting, but it's not going to blow up. And if I click on this, I can change the resistance. Now, as I go up, dun, 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 the resistance goes up. The amount of current and voltage going to the LED reduces. All right. There we go. Nice. Brilliant. Awesome. Now I'm bored. It is just an LED. I use LEDs in circuits to test out a circuit to see if it's working. But yeah, that's just a light. However, I may one day decide to build an electric car. Ooh, electric car. Down here, you've got an electric motor, a DC motor. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to connect positive to positive. Let's change colour, black. Negative to negative. Oh dear, when I start my simulator, it's turning. But then I can slow it down. Oh, I want these to be red. That's black. There you go, red. But I can now change its speed. Now, this is a potentiometer variable resistor. Now, I haven't wired one of these old things up for a long time. But let's see if I can wire it up. All right. So, I think I'm going from memory. What's that, terminal 1? Oh, I don't know. Let's pop that there. Boink. I need to get rid of this. What's that? Terminal 2. I think I used to connect that to that. And then you connect this to this. Let's start swimming. Am I wrong? And if you change this, it slows it down. Yay! Oh my God, it's been so long since I've done that. But as you can tell, I don't like the way this whole thing is laid out. This is going to my black, my negative terminal or ground. So I'm going to change that to black. These two, yeah, they're all right. I've really got no choice over that. But this is a really basic circuit. Okay. Your job is to create a circuit. Once you've done a circuit, can I see the code? Ooh, no, there's no programmable coding. So you can do things like do a screenshot or send to. But what I want you to think about today is the different things we can do. I use this to design the circuits for the robot. You can actually, what's really cool is if I go back to my dashboard and I can go back again, we've got designs. These are 3D designs, and you can actually design in here. I can do, well, these are all edited. You can actually do 3D designs and print them off, which is really good fun, and I really like TinkerCAD. So that's me. I'm going to be quiet because, oh my God, I have to go through it twice.